Are we live? I think we are. Oh my god, crazy. Hi everyone. So, my name is Witch of the Void, and this is my very first stream. How exciting! So, a quick introduction to the game that I'm playing. It's Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'll be playing it for the very first time. I have played Xenoblade before, but it was Xenoblade 2 on the Switch, and this game is on WiiU. So probably it will be different from what I have read and saw, but the game is really, really nice. Sorry, it's just the game is really, really nice, so I really like it. And I hope I will be able to do it justice by playing it through, or playing through it. But let's just dive in, I guess. In the future, I hope to be able to stream the entire series once I figure out how to resuscitate my old video capture card that worked with my Switch, because the current one kind of stopped. So, yeah. Okay then. Oh, this is so exciting. This is my very, very first stream, so I'm a little bit nervous, as you can probably tell. And, but yeah, let's see. Oh, hello, Miko Manha. Hello, how are you? Oh no, settings straight from the get-go. And I know nothing about display headgear, very important. Already set to no, that's good. Oh, I'm brilliant. Very exciting to be streaming for the very first time. So let's see how that goes. Okay, I don't think I can... What existing size? Okay, cool. I already can tell that the settings is a little bit different. I mean, Xenoblade is supposed to be a science fantasy sort of a game, but I think this one leans more towards like a proper science fiction rather than just fantasy. It looks pretty well, like pretty good. It's very ominous, isn't it? I'm pretty excited. The second game, I mean the third game, which was the first I played, looked really good. Okay, so I guess we're into some proper alien invasion, I assume.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
Okay, strong
After
start.
leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
That's a little bit confusing, isn't it? What they
Since
said,
then,
okay,
2 months have passed.
is that Earth was caught in a conflict between two different factions of aliens. Oh, a character creator screen. That's so cool. I didn't know that. So from what I understood, there's like a fight. There was a fight between two alien civilizations that took place in front of the Earth, and Earth kind of got caught in the crossfire. So they escaped, but for some reason one of those aliens decided to pursue them. And it's just like one ship made it out. Crazy. Okay, so we'll go with the female. Not big on the art style, but that's the thing with this game. Like Xenoblade 2 that I play on the Switch had the most amazing world that was so beautiful. But for some reason, this they go with a very anime-like character aesthetic that sometimes contrasts with the world heavily. And in here, I think they are trying to move towards more natural kind of look, but I wouldn't say they are necessarily doing it justice. It also feels very fantasy-like, so fantasy online-like. Have you played it? I do hope that the environments will be similar to the ones that I saw in Xenoblade 2. Oh! I didn't know there was a TV show made, like an anime, right? Made from Xenoblade. I'll have to catch up on that. I don't like how any of them look, really. Okay, let's go with that one. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, yeah, I understand that. Cool. Well, hopefully I'll be able to do it justice as well. So... Okay, let's go with some freckles. I don't want to spend too much time on the character creator, but on the other hand, it is an RPG, so I'll be spending with the character a while. So it might as well just look okay. I don't want that, and I don't want that. Oh, cool. That looks kind of like my hair, so I'm gonna go with that one. What's that? Oh, tray. Yeah, I think I will go with violet hair. This is something that I always do for myself as well. When I'm not too lazy, I always dye them violet, so yeah. I'm really surprised. I wasn't expecting, like, the second game, I mean, this is the third game, but the one that I played didn't have a character creator, so I can spend hours creating characters, so I don't think that's a... I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, let's go with a weird, crazy look like that. Oh, her eyes. No. Great. Oh, I like that. Those eyes. They look kind of cat-like. It's... I don't know how familiar you are with Phantasy Star universe, but it just gives me such strong vibe right now of Phantasy Star. Okay, I like those eyes. I can change the color of the pupil as well, I can see. I guess we'll just go with the default black. Okay, I'm kind of satisfied with... Oh no, I have a scar, not something that I wanted. That'll be skin, scars. I keep expecting the game to switch me back to the menu on the left when I stop going to the options on the right, but it doesn't happen, and it keeps wanting me to go back to the main screen. So that's weird. Okay, makeup. Yeah, no. Oh. Face paint. Do they have anything remotely interesting? Like face painting and games that allow you to create your character is always like an unfulfilled idea for me, because most of the time the face paints that they give us are very limited and most of the time kind of similar to one another between different games, and I rarely can find something that I truly like. It's like I want to put something on the character's face, it's just I never liked anything that I can pick from. Okay, I kind of like the number. Looks kind of machine-like, like someone was created as part of a series or something. You can go with that. I think I also skipped one thing, right size. It's hard to guess the size of a character, of how big I want the character to be, if I don't have any point of reference to other characters in the world. Okay, let's go with voice.
They never stood a chance. Hey!
Oh, Mikoman, haha, can you tell me, is the voice okay? Is the voice from the game audible?
All right, we're gonna do great.
Great tip, thank you. Okay, thanks. Oh, I wasn't certain. I mean, I did, of course, some preparations beforehand, but I think I'm fine with her height.
Hey there! Nice job! Shall we? Hello! Success!
We did. Here go. What? Let's murder. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with
That's
it.
a nice touch to have the name of the voice actresses that lended their voices, to have them in the brackets, like,
Just tell me what to do.
that's cool.
Huh? Here we go. Hello. Babe, shall we?
Nah.
It's a pleasure. I've lost...
We're gonna do great. So what if you staggered me? We're gonna do great. Oh, all right. What? I'm getting wobbly. I've lost my balance. Let's get on with it.
Ooh,
Shall we
that
then?
one's British.
Yay! We win! Yay! Shall we then?
Okay, let's go with the British one. I will probably get annoyed of it pretty fast, but we'll see. And okay, I think I'm done. Batman? Finish, yeah. Okay, great. We have a character.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
Cool.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
Funny note, it's like my third game in a row where I start off
You don't even remember your own name?
as a character
Must
that
be the
woke up
stasis
from a
hangover.
stasis.
That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Oh, name. Okay. Let's go with my own.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
Yeah. We
You'll
look
take
fine,
it easy
we
while
feel
you shake
fine.
the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first. You'll be needing a weapon.
Elma, right? She has
There you go. All right, let's get going.
surprisingly chill and normal voice. The voices in Xenoblade Chronicles took some getting used to. Most of them were Scottish, I think, from like a UK-based studio. And I loved them. They were pretty great, but very comical. Oh. What do you mean there are different classes? Okay. It's a little bit dark. Oh, there's a map though. I really like when there's a map in game. In the game, I'm really bad at the directions, so in a game... Ah, okay, thank you. When I play games with no maps, like Dark Souls, for example, I'm the worst at finding my way. I circle around one place constantly. This game looks good though. I mean, it's a WiiU game. I mean, not that WiiU had bad
Most
games,
of the
but
white whale's life pods didn't survive the
I
crash.
say it looks
Like this one.
really decent.
You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
That's a little bit soon for a retrospective.
Ring any bells?
Okay, got it. So the character
Don't
has
feel bad. It's
a
one
clear
memory
case
I'd like
of
to forget.
amnesia.
I know. It's been following
Ooh,
me for a while now.
Yeah, a battle.
I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Oh yeah, that's completely different. Like guns instead of wide weapons that were mostly present in the game I played. Initial combat was against an enemy, then draw. Okay, attack with an R, then press A. So it's exactly the same as was in the other game.
It didn't have to be like
Okay,
this.
so target, we attack. Oh yeah, I remember that one as well. Okay, so it's auto aim for basic attack. Move in for melee. Melee? How do I do medium? Switch weapon. X. Nice. Knife stance, I guess? Looked pretty decent. Look at the details on that bug monster.
You're not half bad.
Really nice.
There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Depressed at the idea of work. I mean, I wanted the character to be very positive. I usually play those kind of goody two-shoes characters. Goody two-shoes, I mean. But but the skull is just too good an option to pass up. Look depressed at the idea of work.
Hey, I'm not trying to pressure you into anything, all right? It'll be your decision in the end. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
I have no idea if the choices I make during the game like this will have any impact whatsoever on the ending. We'll see. I mean, I really enjoyed the combat. It was a little bit slow at start, but then... Okay, I got some things to take. But then it really picked up the pace, and... but there was a bit of a Pokemon kind of theme, where you had servitors, summons kind of characters with you that you switched between. So it was really dynamic at times. Okay. Oh my, there's a lot of things to pick up. Another thing I really find... Okay, one weird thing that I don't think was present in the game I played is that in order to jump, you have to press like this ZR button, which is like R2 button, or the trigger button for jumping, and that is something that if I will have to use it like in a time event or something to escape something, I will fail, because I will not be like, it will be weird for me to press the trigger for jumping.
Getting stronger.
Oh my god, the the voiceover is pretty decent so far. I'm really surprised by it. I mean, it's just the beginning and one character, or two actually. I would have to make the game a little bit brighter, I think. It's a little bit dark. And I want to see everything. I mean, I know daylight will come soon, but it's just... I bet the design of the monsters is fantastic. Oh yeah, we can swim. Another thing I'm really picky about is just I really like when you are able to swim in games instead of water becoming this kind of uncrossable barrier that you have to run around. I can probably run faster, right? Yeah. Great. I think I missed one thing. Yeah, I did. I can't jump in water. Okay, so I can jump farther away if I'm speed running. Okay, when it comes to picking items up, I think this is a small improvement from the game I played, because there the characters would always comment or use a repeated amount of voice lines for the action, and very quickly it got really old, but really fast. So I appreciate that the character is not commenting. I guess those are aggressive monsters.
Get on with it.
Let's see what you've got.
Okay, this
Shadow strike.
is against toppled targets. So I as you said, yeah, because this inflicts topple. So if I inflict topple, it's resistant. But if it toppled, I would be able to then use this attack against toppled enemies, and it would do extra damage. So yeah, I see the similarity. Okay, so I got a new skill, but automatically while using it, I switched to the other weapon. Oh, okay, I was hurt. Battle menu. Concentrate fire.
We got it. Let's move.
Okay, I think I got a couple of new items. Ground gear. Okay, where I can see. Well, I already have. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so that's for level 3. It has a little bit more attack power. And now downside. But I'm not level 3. That makes sense. This is a different knife. Oh, okay, I get it. Those were the things I have equipped, and those are the ones I can equip. Is this one better? It's a little bit more stable, and it does have a little bit more attack. Okay. Okay, it does have more defense. Let's go with that. And that has very little increase in defense, but let's go with that. Sorry. That's a cutscene, right?
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Oh yes, it looks like it's shifting to daytime. Yeah, ooh, nice. Oh wow. Yeah, this is very nice. This is what I was waiting for. The amazing creatures that at some point I will probably get to
Pretty wild.
fight. Indeed, like pretty wild.
They're
Very
all
nice.
indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Okay, cool. I see strong similarity to what I was hoping for, so that the world design looks amazing. Nice.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed.
The United States.
Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall.
Got it.
But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That
Okay.
said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
I guess I'll go with the upper road. If you want to reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Okay. Oh, I can outrun. I wonder how that goes, how that works. Yeah, I already forgot the outrun combination. It's not important. Neat. Okay, so they do have blades here. I wonder if they function the same way that they did in Xenoblade 2. Oh, I can check it. Let's do that. Got it. I can sleep here to change the hour during the day, or switch to night. So probably to fight different monsters or for quests. Looks really decent. Honestly, a little bit surprised because it looks really good. Okay, so I assume one of those might attack me. Yeah, but I don't want this one. How do I? Oh, change target, okay. Change target, right. Got it.
Let's get on with it.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Chrome armor.
Sliding slinger.
Assault hammer.
Okay, yeah, I doubled them. Nice.
Grenade.
And that should have... Apparently, I think that did a lot of damage. Didn't look like it. But yeah. You mean like points of interest here right now, what I should look for, or like further in the game? Oh, sorry, not those should be fight now.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Chrome armor. Flame grenade.
Now, melee attacks.
Hang there. You've got a way to go.
Nice work.
Sky's the limit with me.
Okay, so I leveled up. Ah, I get it, yeah, so just explore, I guess, right? Still though, I can't wait. This looks really, really good. Okay. I see this hugest monster, but I guess I don't have to fight it because it doesn't have this eye thingy next to its level. And this one's asleep, but yeah, let's do it.
Open fire! Now! Chrome armor.
I feel more comfortable using guns. I usually, when I play, I don't play close-ranged classes. Oh, really? I'll have to pay attention to that.
We've got a way to go.
Nice work.
Okay, let's go here.
Let's get on with it.
Let's see what you've got.
Chrome armor.
Shadow strike. Sliding slinger. Scream ahead, pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
When I hit hard.
Ah,
Oopsie daisy.
dang.
Fire away. Hang in there. We've got a way to go.
We got him. Let's move.
I got loot. Yeah, the combat is a little bit different, I would say. At least to the Xenoblade 2. Like the same basics, but oh, damn. But a little bit more dynamic. Like more things are happening on the screen at once.
Move in and strike.
Moving close and attack!
From the side, okay.
Sliding slinger. Enemy destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
Pushy, pushy. That one was a WiiU team. Don't let up!
Oh,
Who built this colunga? Just shoot it! Flame grenade! Yay! We win!
Nice work.
okay. I need to get used to that. That would be very shameful to just die on some level 2 enemies. Ooh, nice. Most likely a flower, not really an enemy, but who knows? Okay.
Open fire! Now!
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Edge.
I'm not that great at the
Early bird.
time events.
Soul hammer! Flame grenade! Chrome armor.
Sliding slinger.
Slip edge. Now we're in business. Take the attack to them!
Now it's my turn.
Yay! We win!
Nice work.
Oh, item. Let's go there. Okay. Another rifle. I'm still level 2, right? Ah, I'll check that later. Let's get to the ship, I guess. An aggressive level 22 or 3 is waiting up ahead. This is something that happened to me a lot in Xenoblade 2 on Switch. I would run somewhere and just accidentally aggro a level 70 monster when I was like level 10 or 12.
Sky's the limit with me.
Okay. So I guess we are almost at the point where we were supposed to get. And the environment really does look amazing. I'm enjoying looking at it.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Grexes. Riled. We can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready? Be like this.
Okay, which one do we fight?
Open fire!
I keep forgetting about that. Not everything.
Shadow strike!
Hammer! Oopsie daisy! Fire away!
Okay, they look scarier than they actually are.
Switch to close-range combat.
Okay.
Sliding slinger! Move in and strike. Strength comes from dispute.
When I hit,
That's
I
true
hit
on it.
hard.
Oh. Didn't fail that one.
Shadow strike!
Oh.
Heal me! We can't afford to be sloppy!
I should heal up first.
Flame grenade!
Sliding!
I do hope Elma is
damage.
going to be with me permanently, because without her heals, I don't think I will do that great, but we'll see.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in.
Cool.
Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Okay, I see we have some items to pick up, so let's do it fast. I don't know what
As long as they're coming to us.
thunder next to the enemies mean.
Flame grenade!
I'll have to look at that later.
Hammer!
Apart from the fact that they were aggressive and attacked me.
Chrome armor!
Reinforcements! Watch out!
Damn. What's this? Can't. Okay, so I can be
Move in
a
and
tank.
keep the rhythm going.
So I'm allowed to go all out? Flame grenade!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Infuriate! Chrome armor!
Oh, I died. Great.
Sliding slinger.
Okay, let's try to take them one more time.
Open fire! Now!
Target inside.
Chrome armor!
Scream. Move in and do some
Okay, for
damage.
now I think I'll stick to the guns because
Shadow
When I
strike.
hit, I hit hard!
I seem to be a little bit better
Appendage destroyed.
at
Move in and
surviving
strike.
them.
Hang in there,
Great.
we've got a way to go.
I never imagined this is where life was going to take me. It didn't have to be like this.
The early birds
you up first.
That one was a beauty.
Now,
So now, hang in there. We've got a way to go.
nice work.
Okay. So for now, guns seem to be a little bit better for me until I understand the battle better. I thought I saw an item here somewhere. Yeah, those are level 9. I will not go there yet. Oh, there is something there. I guess it's not obtainable from this side, so I will go there later. And I just see enemies level 1, but nothing to pick up, so let's go in. Hey, a peasant doctor. Thanks. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. Okay, if you want to visit, you need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. Got it. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters that were causing all the trouble. Okay, but until then, you have to forgive the inconvenience, please understand. Got it. So I guess here? Yes. Online. Okay, cool. Great view for at the alley. Nice. I'm still taking it all in. Nice.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles.
Got it.
Welcome.
Okay.
To NLA.
And LA it is. That's nice. It really
And
is
so it was that
so
another
far
survivor came to join our band of refugees.
a proper sci-fi game.
Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA
Oh, I
was
can
our
see.
beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Yeah, so far, just as you mentioned, very good music. This looks a little bit like Midgard from Final Fantasy. It's just my first impression. Oh, yeah, something I have forgotten to do so far is to save.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Oh yeah, they do have mechas here, right? That I'll get to pilot at some point. I guess.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago,
all
ma'am.
our brothers and sisters. I stand here truly
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
for a better NLA and a better
Irina?
tomorrow.
Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Okay, we're gonna look puzzled.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
Cool.
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously. Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
New Los Angeles. That really caught me off guard. Wasn't prepared to have the White Whale, which is a very bizarre name for a spaceship. I mean, I get why it would be named like that. It's just it feels a little bit silly to call a spaceship a White Whale. But then to have the city in space called New Los Angeles, and with this music in the background, that's just so good.
Hey!
Okay. Is there like a full map I can check to see the overview of the map of the zone? But I don't think there is. I am pretty certain I used all of the buttons, so I guess not. Okay, let's just go where the game wants me to go. But it does feel like a proper... Oh, we get the mecha now. Ooh. That looked like me flying. Just as good I am usually with this kind of things that have like real 3D movement.
Damn it! Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Okay, we're gonna be interested in the issue.
Yeah. Well, that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
Cool.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Okay, so far this moment is a little bit cutscene heavy, but it's alright. It's just I really want to watch all of the cutscenes because I don't know the story. Okay, I want to move her from reserve to my current party. Done. Okay, so I'm supposed to go on the tour of the city.
Hey, listen!
Crap.
Okay, I see the arrow pointing me towards the right direction. I'll go there in a second.
Listen to this.
materials. It was difficult enough on Earth, but supporting a military on a planet like this requires resources on a whole other scale. Which means we curators need to secure sufficient resources here on Myra to fuel Blade's military activities. Otherwise, it will be impossible to sustain offensive against our new enemies, search for the Lifehold, or continue countless other Blade projects. For the most part, work. But I have the other side important. Okay. I have a feeling that Blades in this game would be a little bit different. Oh yeah, I see the transport pilot. Than it was in the game I played. It's totally fine. Cool, so I guess we're on to the next cutscene.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Got it?
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district. I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
Cool.
To your right, the residential district.
I wonder if I get a house or something.
And more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
And the church, yeah.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here.
Yeah, I wonder what the
upper
percentage
level
is
holds our
on this
administrative
tower.
home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
Looks like a bigger city. Will probably be a lot of exploring.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I really need
Well
to
then,
commend them
Better not
on
keep them waiting.
the
The
voiceovers.
barracks are
They're
pretty
really
close,
good,
actually.
really decent.
They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
I mean,
That road there wraps
so
around
far,
the left side and leads right to it.
a spectacular job, really.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
So far, this game looks really good, and the voiceovers, with English voiceovers in games, it's always
What is it?
a 50-50 chance that there will be very over-the-top, crazy, and those are really toned down. I like them. Okay, nothing really important. I'm at the Blade Tower.
Sir, here's
Let's
what I know.
inquire. Situation. Hopefully some breakthrough opportunity will present itself eventually, and you'll get to look at someone who just might be able to accomplish that. If you're ever ready to be that opportunity, let me know, and I'll assign you something important. Okay. Okay, what's the discuss?
Intel is
Oh,
sparse, but
sorry, it's my not paying attention. As you're familiar with the continent comprised of nothing but wastelands for the east of New LA, we receive reports of non-naturally occurring structures in that region. Oh, cool. So, aliens, or actually native habitats of Myra. We need to find some answers about the who built those structures and what became of them. And real fast. Okay, so probably an ancient civilization that's already gone. I guess I'll have to post a mission for the Pathfinders that did it. Okay, let's go to the Blade office. So I assume Blades are just this military division. Yeah, not from this side. I see something to pick up here. Can't pass the opportunity. Access denied. Oh no, I don't have sufficient skills. Okay, let's run. Pretty decent looking town.
Yeah?
It's not an easy task. Okay, random conversation. I see two people there. Can't pass the opportunity to speak to them.
how's it going?
Okay, ask Sherry about the weather. Ask her if she had any interesting rumors. Yes.
See.
Found unusual flower while she was on a mission in Primordia. It turned out to be an indigene that was just camouflaged as flower. I wonder if those are the flowers I was thinking about. Thing attacked her out of nowhere. She's lucky she wasn't killed. I heard the poor girl is totally traumatized now. Even the get well flowers she's been receiving have left her screaming and shaking like a leaf. Poor thing.
What is it?
Ask him about the role of support staff. Ask him if he heard any interesting rumors. Okay, what is a support staff? Us support staff are the ones who have to clean up Blade messes in the maintenance center and commercial district. As a doctor who heals the wounds of Blade, I actively serve in support capacity. It keeps me far busier than I would have liked. There is no end to foolishness of Blades who throw themselves into battle and sustain needless wounds in their every encounter. Sounds like me. Should you end up in a combat role yourself, I urge you to equip yourself properly to avoid sustaining any preventable damage.
What is it?
Okay. What about rumors? I can't believe a fellow alumnus of my elite university chose to become a blade of all things. And this was a man so accomplished that he stood out even among the students of our university. He could have been a politician or a CEO, right? But instead he chooses to put his precious life at risk with one dangerous mission after another. I cannot even begin to comprehend what he's thinking. Okay. Not something I was hoping those
myself getting stronger.
those dialogues would give me. There's all the people, but let's go to the travel guy. Ask her about the purpose of Blade. Ask her if anything is troubling. Okay, what about have their own responsibilities by Mime's primary guard duty? Lately there have been reports of dangerous indigents appearing near the entrance of the city. That's why we've sealed the gates and taken a defensive posture. We've tightened our guard to the extent that there's absolutely no chance of any indigent infiltrating the city. But now I hear that Elma and some new girl already slaughtered the Grexpack that prowled outside the west gate. Yeah, we did. So I guess we all ought to thank the Team Elma for the successful counter-offensive.
What's wrong?
Okay, this does sound like a side quest. Carl is pathetic. I put him on indigent control duty and he hasn't killed a single one. If I didn't have so many duties of my own, I'd march right up to him and spank him like an insolent child he is. Hey, if you're headed that way, could you give Carl a message from me? He'll be one loitering out in front of the arm manufacturer's building. Okay, Carl. Get the work done. Tell him to pull his head out and get his goddamn work done before Trevor has to stick a boot so far up his ass he'll taste shoe polish for a month. That's a very, very nice way to encourage someone to do the work. So I guess I am becoming a blade, right? That's
And here we are.
a bit
Blade
different than what I was expecting.
Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I'm gonna show interest.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi.
Ms. Kuhn. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Great idea. This game does seem to appear to be more serious. I mean, not that Xenoblade 2 wasn't serious, but this kind of like has this air of importance all the time around it.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Good point.
Well then, where should we begin?
Oh, ask how we ended up on Mira. Ask for more information about Blade. Ask about registration. Okay, yeah, let's talk about Mira.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive.
A little bit weird,
We
right?
survived.
If they, the two
So yes, Project Exodus.
factions of aliens
Once we
that
learned
fought,
the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms.
were
That
so
plan was the Earth
much
Life
more
Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project
how
Exodus.
could have she prevented it?
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
Okay.
For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government.
Got it.
Basically, making it a sustainable city.
That was a long explanation, I guess. Ask for information about Blade. Yeah, what is Blade, really?
Blade is an acronym.
Oh, is
Builders
it?
of a legacy after the destruction of Earth.
Got
Quite
it.
fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might
Builders
encounter
of the
in our
legacy after
travels.
destruction of Earth.
But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Okay, got it. A good reason as any to send someone to explore an alien planet, I guess, right?
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
That sounds
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering
ominous.
gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
A guided tour of the Blade Administrative District with Lynn and Elma, and learn more about life as a member of Blade. I'll get money for it, so gotta do it. Okay. Not a blade yet. Okay. We have some flowers and living quarters. I guess this is the exit. Let's exit since I have a feeling we'll be back here. It is a very cutscene heavy part.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
Which
The
is fine.
AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skell.
Oh, they
Even
are
the way
called
that they
scouts.
walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. Mm-mm-mm.
Let's geek out at the scout.
Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over?
I don't believe I have.
You know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here. 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right. Sorry.
That was so great. I
Originally,
have
Skells were developed
so
as a
many
defensive
friends like
measure
that.
to counter potential alien threats.
So excited
It
about
wasn't enough to save Earth, though.
stuff
We were
and
outnumbered
fanfiction.
and outgunned.
I
Still,
felt right at home.
just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology.
Got it. Well,
I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
I see.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
I have a small interruption from my cat. One of my many cats. Hi, Sky. Sorry for that. Many people. Okay, let's just go here. Another cutscene.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
That she did. Okay, cool.
Hey!
Yes?
Okay, what about the recent developments? I serve as blade receptionist. My name is Eleonora. Most missions are managed through the terminal, but if you need to make a special report, please speak to me. Okay. Additionally, if you have any questions about your assignments, feel free to ask me anything. If there's anything that I can help, I hope I'll let me be of service. And now go do your best. I expect great things from you. Not a blade officially yet, but alright. Is this the console? Yes.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle.
Makes sense.
They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, How about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Someone's really excited about being a blade.
Listen.
Okay, but there's a lot of things in one place, which is, I think, a good thing. I like when you don't have to run about an entire town to sell stuff and then buy stuff because they are
So this
poorly
street's what we call
allocated.
Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing
So
your
dramatic.
friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Yes, which I kinda know where it is. Because I already tried entering it, but I was not able to. Let's do a quick run. Hi, Eleanor. Oh, Trevor was the guy now.
Hey!
Yeah?
Hey.
Seems that tour took the entire night. The tour was just so long as tour.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in
Still?
the tower. Guys like our new Director General
Very
Maurice
impressive
Chassan,
that
for example.
a WiiU game
Blades sometimes
would
report to the leadership here after we
contain
finish
so
key
much
assignments.
of
You'll want to remember
recorded
this place.
voice lines.
And
Really
that
surprising.
about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right?
We'll
You
see
can't
how
wait to join Blade, right?
Okay,
much
Lynn,
of those
seriously,
are still
that's
in the
enough.
game, but
We're not here to make a
So
sales
far,
pitch. We just
pretty
want
impressive.
you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
yay, money. Please do. I have to remember to save in case, you know, just in case. So let's go here.
Yeah?
That's a pretty impressive jump. I think I ran past it. No, I didn't. Wow, that is one hell of a jump. Okay, I really do hope that in the next 30 minutes I'll get to
Honey,
do
we're
a mission
home.
or something.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup
I
of tea?
really love Lynn. I think she's
Thank you,
gonna be
Miss
one of
Lee,
my
but I
favorite
can't stay long.
characters.
I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What the
Yeah.
hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
This is like too much to have for me to be asked that, because I love how there's a description of the responses that the character is about to do, and I really want to shrug my shoulders and shake my head and refuse. But let's just be good, I guess, and look into Nagi's eyes and nod firmly. Like, I accept.
I knew
do.
you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma,
Yeah, we'll
she
see
can
about
start on
that.
your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary.
Yeah, that sounds like a mission.
pleasure.
Ooh.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
I do have only 30 minutes left before I have to
Now
go,
then,
so
let's discuss that training assignment.
I'm
We've
really
decided
happy
to
I
start
get
you
to
out on a probe installation
explore a
just
bit
to get your
again.
feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks.
Pretty exciting.
We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
I think my
The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the
camera
general locations
disconnected.
of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
got it.
Got it. East of the city.
In that
Let me
case, we
try
can
and
take the East
start
Gate
it.
out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of
Okay.
that probe!
Install the data probe in the Frontier Nav site and complete your training. Chapter 2. I didn't think I'll go through an entire chapter at one go. Do we have access? Still not officially a blade, I see. I need to do that, and it's too high for me to jump back. Damn! Getting stuck in textures, I guess. Yeah, let's leave. And go on a hunt. That's exciting. very exciting, I would say.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Speculate.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does she know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour pro baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head
Pretty
out.
exciting.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Let's, finally. Woohoo! I'll get to shoot stuff and try and learn the combat. Eleonora's advice. This is Eleonora. Blades Bodied, yeah, here to tell you that the segment map is now available for use. This map, displayed on your handheld comm device, is a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. Give it a look if you're unsure of where you are or what to do. Got it. Also, another very commendable thing is the open world. Like, fantastic. Like, the game looks amazing and has an open world, and it's on Wii U. Whew. Why did I wait so long to play this game? Ask Thomas about indigents in Primordia. Why not get used to battling indigents by fighting some of this? This place is lousy with them after all. Unlike Grexes and other more ferocious indigents, others won't even attack unless you hit them first. Well, that makes them useful as training dummies. Another piece of advice: don't mistakenly pick a fight with one of the dangerous creatures near Siram Lake to the north. Numerous skilled interceptors have fallen to the indigents in that area. As noble a goal as protecting the city is, it's not worth risking your life like that. If you ever catch the eye of one of those indigents, just turn and run away. Yeah, I'm used to that by now. This is actually something from that Xenoblade games like to do, I guess. So I'm bound to find one of the stronger ones sooner or later. So we are out. I have to look at this creature. It looks fantastic. And it's not aggressive, so I can. Look at it. It's just glowing, sparkling skin. It's glowing. It has tentacle-like head. Just so lovely. My. Oh my. Oh, there's one next to the thing I wanted to pick up, but great. So many items to pick up. Though I really do enjoy this kind of pickup more. than the other game I played, as I said, in series, because it's much less time consuming, I guess. You just run through it and you pick stuff up. Okay, I guess we have to go around the mountain. Oh, exciting. New monsters.
What the hell happened here?
Oh no, are you suggesting it'll be a tough fight?
That one Sinicula could have killed all these simius.
Unless...
Unless... what?
This is bad.
No, I don't like that.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh?
What the hell is a tyrant?
Looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago. But it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Yeah, let's ask what it is.
Is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strike.
Okay.
Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of.
Got it.
The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Okay,
as
let's
long as you
protect.
understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
It's very solid
Fair enough. But don't push
strategy,
it,
I guess.
either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Okay, I will go through the items I have. Since it seems I get to do that. Engaging a tyrant is no small task. It's important to equip, your best before charging in, so double check all weapons and gear. Oh, and make sure your arts are ready and leveled up, okay? That's the first step of becoming a combat master. Main menu party ground gear, main menu party arts upgrade. Got it. Party ground gear. Let's start off with my character. What level am I? I'm level... where does it say? Rank 8, level 3, okay. So I can equip the better assault rifle, but it has less ammo. Oh, because those are guns. Okay. Not from my class. Okay, let's go with this. Slightly better. One. I see I cannot also equip those knives, probably because of the class, yeah. Oh, that's much better. And without so many negative stats. Okay, I'm gonna look. So random, but that's okay, I guess. I guess she's probably as can she equip this? She can. Okay, let me just double check if this is actually better. Less ammo, but it's stronger, so I guess it is. No helmet for Elma. I don't know how important those resistances are, and what kind of damage that tyrant do. So okay, but that will decrease her total ranged attack power and range attack by 10. So I guess no, I won't touch them for the time being. And arts, let me check arts. I have 27 battle points. I like this is physical resistance up. How about the one that inflicts topple? That's not how I upgrade it. X, okay. With 4. Effect duration, hit sculling. Let's upgrade this one. Okay, let's upgrade this one as well. Okay, I'm satisfied for now. Elma. I'm gonna make her into a buffer, I guess. And Len. Okay. Let me save, and then we'll see what happens.
How is this even remotely fair?
Oh, it's level 5.
That one was a beauty. Dug that up. Now slow armor. Blast face. Sliding slinger. Fire carnival.
I was able to change. Right, select. Oh, this is what I want to aim at. Do I want to aim at his feet?
Sliding flame destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike. Now, melee attacks. I owe you one. Upper hand. Kill me. We can't afford to I should go first. Fire carnival. Sliding splinter.
That was my bad.
Shadow strike. Clone armor. Kill me. We can't afford to be sloppy. Flame grenade.
Shit. Oh, it's toppled and I already used the skill for topple. Can I topple him? It's toppled again.
When I hit fire carnival.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade.
Okay, wasn't that bad. I wasn't in control of the entire fight, but as
Nice
Lynn
work,
said.
Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Got it.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
We're gonna do it ourselves. How can we not?
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
That looks awfully like it's cutting through skin.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training.
I see.
Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
I'm fine with that, though. It seems like a good reason to explore.
I think even my cooking got better.
Well, Pathfinder Owl. If we gonna grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vacant Frontier Nav probe site and press the A button. This requires your mechanical field skills to be up to snuff, so don't forget to level it up. Got it! A secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a scowl. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky. So be careful about such things in the future. Okay, got it. Okay, don't fight big monsters without the machine, the mecha. Got it. So we want to stick to the large ones at best. Okay, did I do anything with it out? No. Okay, cool. I'll go back to the town and I'll have to stop here. But pretty strong beginning. Like I mean, I was expecting it to be a good game, but I'm even more pleasantly surprised. It's just a very nice game. I have this need to pick up things that lay about, so expect me to do that often. Yeah, I wonder when I'll get one of those. They look exciting. And oh my god, an open world. I love open world games. I mean, I love all RPGs, or most of RPGs, but this is so cool. An open world sci-fi game really doubled my expectations. I wanted to check here, just in case there's like extra missions I can already do. I'm still not a blade, yeah, that makes sense.
Hey!
Oh, I'm supposed to go to the barracks, right?
Hey!
Okay, I guess I'll continue it on the next stream. For now, this is the place where I guess is a good spot to finish. So, thank you very much for hanging out with me. It was really cool, and I'm really into this game, so I'm definitely going to continue streaming it in the future. Okay then. So, having said that, I don't think I'll be able to continue today, but I plan on streaming Xenoblade on Tuesday this week, and just continue because I think I will spend a long time with this game. So, thanks, and I will be seeing you hopefully in the future.
One, two, three, four.
Cheers!